Hello, Sir Retro. You might be telling me, Retro, what the heck? We can't see your face. Well, I can't see your face, but that's not the point of the video. I'll be talking about a game called Light. So for this occasion, I got a bunch of small lights around here. And the fact that I forget to pay the electricity bill. Doesn't matter. Let's talk about the game.
Light was released only as a Wii Ware game on March 14th, 2011 by Studio Walljump, which was founded by a former Nintendo artist, and the only game the person made was Light, Studio Walljump's only game. Light was announced at PAX East in 2008, so the game was in development for 3 years at least. There wasn't any other information about the studio that made the game or the history of the game itself, and there are barely any videos online about it, so it's easy to say that barely anyone knew about the game's existence. It's only available on the Wii Shop channel, which closed a few years ago. It costed $5 to purchase, and though there is a free version of it, it's very limited. The only way to get the game is
by hacking it. Let's play the game.
After booting up the game, you are greeted by the main menu screen with the sound of wind blowing. You have 4 options to choose from the main menu: Solve, Create, Share, and Nonstop. Let's start with the Solve mode. In Solve mode, you have 25 levels for each of the 4 difficulties: Easy, Medium, Hard, and Expert. It doesn't matter which level you start off with, because all of them are unlocked to play. The controls for the game are simple. You grab a light with the A button to move the light around. Grab the light with the B button to rotate the light by twisting the Wii remote. You can even do both at the same time. In order to complete a puzzle is by activating all of the colored targets, but don't match the wrong light with the wrong target or else it wouldn't work. You later get more color targets, and you'll have to use more than one light for it to activate. Red and green for yellow, green and blue for aquamarine, and red and blue for purple, along with white, where you need all 3 colors to activate. You also have these black targets, where you have to avoid hitting them, even the slightest bit. You also have walls, glass, spinners, and dual lights along the way. I like how you activate a target, it makes a repeating music loop. That's kind of fun. The next option is Create mode. In Create mode, you can make your own levels with a few obvious restrictions of how much you can use. It can be fun making your own levels for challenges or simply messing around, because you can. You have 25 slots for puzzles, and you can play them on Solve's Creation category, or you can share them with the Share option in the main menu. Oh, that's right. The Wii's Wi-Fi connection ended years ago. Well, at least there's still one more option left, and I saved it for last, the Nonstop mode. In this mode, you have only 3 lights, and your goal is to get the highest score by hitting targets. You take out a target by having it activated for an amount of time, but don't disturb it or it will reset the timer. Hitting black targets will stop all targets from disappearing. The black targets will go away eventually, however. You can score more points by activating multiple targets at once. You lose the game by having too many targets on board. It's a very fun game mode. With all that said, here's the rating for the game. I like the gameplay, although being basic, I'll give it a score of 8. The music is really good, and while you might hear it again and again from time to time, it isn't bad. I'll give it a 9. The graphics are really pleasant, so I would mark it as a 9, and for content in a Wii Ware game, I think there's a lot packed into this game. So for content, I'll be giving it an 8. With all that being said, it would leave with a score of 83%. A really good game.
All in all, it's a really great game, and probably one of the best ones out there. But I wish more people talked about this game. No one ever seems to care. So, it's just me shining some light at a forgotten gem. And I I wish I shined some light in here if it wasn't for the fact that I didn't pay my electricity bill.